Welcome to my Hebrew channel, Miel Hebraica. I'm looking at Ruth 3, verse 13, and in this portion, it's still a transition, still moving forward. The story is covering the whole field of what it means to be a redeemer, what it takes to make this happen. So, have an English translation on hand and have your apps running as well to track it. I like. Gotten to like Barth Bible a whole lot, Barth Bible software, and it's free. Download it; it's great stuff, and generally quite helpful. So have those things on hand to follow the study here into Ruth 3, verse 13. Verse 12 ends here with memeni. That was a comparative prepositions all on top of each other here. Two of them actually, memeni compared to me. That is the karov, that is the goel was closer than what I am. Okay, this is words of Boaz here. Still entirely the words of Boaz, I think, although in the last part it gets back to narration. Siluk Sof Pasuk ends up verse 12, verse 13 begins right here. Lini, okay, and this is stay the night, okay, lin. Is the verbal form of Lila. We have the verbal form right here, stay the night. And we've seen this verb used before, right in the start of the first chapter, in which Ruth says to Naomi, where you stay the night, Telini, Eleni, and then where you stay the night, I stay the night. Okay, so it's a word. It isn't just simply staying over for a little while. It means committing oneself to being there and trusting the person that you're with when you're there. So that's what's happening with Lini Halayla. There's this stay the night. Have the trust and confidence to stay the night. Know that things will go well if you do stay the night. Okay, Lini Laila. Okay, stay the night. Vehaya, and then what it is, this is actually the full-out root that you'll find in your dictionary and your apps. Hey, the yod has got the length of a vav, but it's still a yod, haya. And then when it happens, when it occurs, when that happens, baboker, in the morning, baboker. Notice you have bet, no dagish. But Boker does have a dagish here, in the morning. Okay, there's a definite article here, so the morning is a certain morning, that morning. Now we do see a conditional. In fact, we've got a couple of conditionals here. Im yegal lech, im lo yehafatz. So if, okay, this time through, in the previous verse, the Masher didn't like the conditionals that were happening here. They took it out of the previous line and said out. But here, yes, they're working well. No marginal notes telling us to drop these here. So, but they're in there. Okay. Baboker im, if yegal lech, if he redeems you. Okay. So this is a prefix to the third person masculine prefix of the verb to redeem. If he redeems you. And so the reference to this is the Goel Karov, that is the Redeemer who is closer. Okay? We have to start now fixing in our mind this other person who we haven't really seen yet, but we have to talk about him for a while here. So Im yegal lecha, and if he redeems you, and then Tov, good, fine. Problems over, things taken care of, okay, and then it goes yegal, he will redeem. Okay, so you have the same verb here. This one is yegalech, he redeems you, and then he redeems. Same thing. In fact, even the vowel pointing is the same. This one does have a second person feminine pronoun suffix to it, but this one just has the straight verb here. Yegal, and then he will redeem. And then also im, next possibility. First possibility, he redeems. Second possibility, ve'im lo, and if not. Okay? If not, yeah, fots. And if he doesn't want to, doesn't like it, doesn't fots is to take pleasure and to like it. If he doesn't like it, he doesn't have feelings for it. Okay, doesn't like it. If he doesn't want to, okay, yeah, fots. Le galech. And then lamed, whenever you see a lamed in front of a verbal form, we're looking at an infinitive setup here. And if he does not redeem, and if he doesn't like to redeem you, okay, to the purpose of redeeming you, then another thing will come forward here. And then the next suggestion is then made of ug al ticha. And then so galit is to I will redeem. This then is the suffix form, the first person singular of galit here. And then I will redeem, and then again the second feminine suffix pronoun, same one as you have here, you have it here too. So galitich, and then I will redeem you, anochi. And this first person sense of the verb is reinforced by the independent pronoun we have after all of that. So you have anochi, then I will redeem you. So it's a promise that Boaz is making here, and saying, if he wants to, okay, that's how it has to come down. If he doesn't want to, then I will step in at that point. He has first, this other Goel Karov, he has first chance at the whole thing. If he wants to do it, fine. If he doesn't, then okay, then I will be there. So that happens in life. Other people have responsibilities. If they don't carry it forward, then we have to be willing to step in to carry forward the responsibilities. So, Galticha, Anochi. And then a bit of a, I would have put this all in one phrase, but Hai Jehovah, the Lord lives. And this is a statement of the Lord will, because the Lord lives, he's going to make it happen. Okay, Hai Jehovah, Hai Adonai, the Lord lives, and because he lives, he's going to make all of this happen. Trust in the Lord in this regard here. So it's a vow, or it's an affirmation of the Lord living in and making it happen. Okay, Hai Jehovah. Here we do have now finally Anatna, way to the end of the whole passage. Shekavi ad haboker. Lie down until the morning. Okay, shakav is to lie down. And when I introduced this particular verb, I pointed out, or what I saw this in Gesenius, by the way. This is not my own thinking here, but I found it in one of the dictionaries, and it is kav. Okay, the kaf. So you take the palm of the hand and then curl up here until the morning. Okay, just curl yourself up here, ad haboker. We see boker twice in our story. Here's ba boker, and this is ha boker. This is in the morning, and this is the morning. Just simply a prefixed article here. This one is prefix preposition with the article in the strength of the patah here. So ba boker, ha boker. Okay. Takes a lot of trust to see what's happening here. Boaz is explaining clearly as to what he would do. He's stating the possibility of what the other guy would do, and but he's most certainly making a great commitment here to what happens with Ruth and with Naomi as well. And so when we find ourselves at the crossroads, when we find ourselves in situations that might be difficult to resolve, we have to look and consider what is the best thing that we can do, and then stick to it. And this is what Boaz is doing here. So beautiful passage, taking into account very closely what the thoughts and feelings of others are, but also at the same time making a great commitment as to what he would do. And this is a great promise that he is making now to Ruth, and in a sense also to Naomi, because Naomi will also receive the benefit of that promise. So when you have to take on commitments, make sure you can do them, make sure you're willing to do them, and then carry through on the commitments you make to others, and especially the commitments you make to our Lord. So God bless and God strengthen you until the next time.